Ever swiped right on someone, only to wonder why the app keeps showing you the same type over and over? Or felt like the matches you get don't really reflect who you are, but some invisible force is choosing for you? That's not random. That's not coincidence. That's the algorithm at work, and it's quietly shaping your romantic life more than most people realize. Today we're going deep into the psychology of dating apps, how they learn you, how they loop you, and how they may be quietly narrowing your chances at real connection, while making you feel like you're in control. Let's start with the basics. Dating apps are not matchmakers, they're engagement machines. Their goal isn't to find you love, their goal is to keep you swiping. The longer you stay on the app, the more ads you see, the more likely you are to pay for premium features. Love is the promise, attention is the product. And this isn't conspiracy, it's the business model. A 2022 study published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships found that dating app users who stayed on platforms longer reported lower self-esteem and higher feelings of loneliness over time, not because they couldn't find matches, but because the design itself fosters a state of endless seeking, without arriving. Now let's talk about how the algorithm actually learns. Every swipe you make is a data point. Swipe right, the app notes what that person looked like, their age, height, job, bio keywords, even how they smiled in their photos. Swipe left, same thing. Over time, the algorithm builds a model of your type, and then it feeds you more of that. Sounds helpful, right? Here's the problem. The algorithm doesn't know why you swiped. It only knows that you did. Maybe you swiped right because you were bored. Maybe you swiped left because you were distracted. Maybe you swiped based on a feeling you couldn't even name. The algorithm doesn't care. It just patterns. And those patterns become a cage. Psychologist Barry Schwartz calls this the paradox of choice. In his research, he found that more options often lead to worse decisions and lower satisfaction. Dating apps give us infinite options. And instead of freedom, we get paralysis. We start comparing every potential match to a fantasy composite, someone who doesn't exist, built from fragments of everyone we've ever swiped right on. And real people can't compete with that. So we keep swiping, looking for someone who feels like the algorithm's greatest hits. But here's what's even more insidious. The algorithm creates what researchers call an echo chamber of attraction. You swipe right on a certain look a few times, and suddenly that's all you see. The app narrows your feed based on past behavior, and your world of romantic possibility shrinks without you even noticing. You think you have a type, but the app may have manufactured that type by only showing you variations of the same pattern. A 2020 study from Stanford University found that people who met organically reported higher relationship satisfaction than those who met on apps. One theory: organic meetings allow for surprise, for chemistry that doesn't fit a checklist. Apps optimize for similarity, but real attraction often sparks from difference, from the unexpected, from someone you never would have swiped on, but who makes you laugh in person. The algorithm can't predict that, so it filters it out. Now, let's talk about dopamine. Every time you get a match, your brain releases a small hit of dopamine. That's the same chemical involved in gambling, in social media likes, in any reward-based loop. And here's the key. Dopamine isn't released for the reward itself. It's released for the anticipation of the reward. That's why the swipe is so addictive. It's not the match that hooks you. It's the maybe. Maybe this one will be different. Maybe this one will reply. Maybe this one is the one. That uncertainty is what keeps you locked in. Psychologist Robert Sapolsky's research on dopamine showed that unpredictable rewards are far more addictive than predictable ones. Slot machines work on this principle. So do dating apps. You never know when the next swipe will hit, so you keep pulling the lever. And just like gambling, the house always wins. The app keeps you engaged, you keep hoping, and the cycle continues, even when it's making you miserable. There's another layer here. Dating apps are designed to exploit your insecurities. Think about how they're structured. You're constantly being evaluated. Your photos, your bio, your opening line. Every interaction is a micro-judgment, and that does something to your brain over time. Research from the University of North Texas found that frequent dating app users showed higher levels of anxiety and lower self-worth compared to non-users. The constant evaluation trains your nervous system to expect rejection, to brace for it, to internalize it. You start thinking, maybe I'm not attractive enough. Maybe my bio is boring. Maybe I'm just not what people want. And here's the cruel part. The apps benefit from that insecurity because insecure users are more likely to buy boosts, super likes, premium features that promise more visibility. They monetize your self-doubt, and they do it while showing you just enough hope to keep going. A match here, a message there, just enough variable reward to keep the loop alive. Now, let's talk about something called the paradox of optimal matching. Dating apps promise to find your perfect match. They use compatibility scores, personality quizzes, algorithms that claim to know what you need better than you do. But research tells a different story. A large-scale study published in Psychological Science analyzed over 11,000 couples and found that algorithm-based compatibility scores predicted almost nothing about actual relationship success. The things that make relationships work: communication, repair after, conflict, emotional responsiveness. These can't be measured in a profile. The algorithm can match you with someone who likes the same movies, but it can't tell you how they'll act when you're sick, or stressed, or grieving. It optimizes for surface, not for depth. And when we trust the algorithm to choose for us, we outsource the very instincts that help us sense real compatibility. The gut feeling, the nervous excitement, the inexplicable pull. These are ancient signals, refined over thousands of years of human bonding, and they get dulled when every choice is pre-processed by code. Here's something most people don't realize. Dating apps use what's called an ELO score, or something similar. It's a ranking system based on how many people swipe right on you and how valuable those people are considered by the app. If someone with a high score swipes right on you, your score goes up. If you're constantly swiped left on, your score drops. And here's the dark part. People with lower scores get shown to fewer people. They're essentially hidden, buried in the deck, while high-score users get shown first, more often, to more people. It's a hierarchy you never consented to, a ranking you can't see, and it quietly shapes who even gets the chance to see your face. This isn't about looks alone. The score factors in behavior too. How often you open the app, how quickly you reply, how many people you swipe right on. Swipe right on everyone, your score drops. Because the app assumes you're not selective. Be too selective, you might not generate enough engagement. It's a game you didn't know you were playing, with rules you were never told. So, what does all this do to us psychologically? It trains us to see people as options, disposable, replaceable. There's always another swipe, another match, another possibility. This creates what psychologist Zygmunt Bauman called liquid love. Relationships become fluid. Commitment becomes conditional. Why work? Through difficulty when you can just open the app and start fresh? The illusion of infinite choice erodes our tolerance for imperfection. We start looking for reasons to reject, instead of reasons to connect, because the algorithm has trained us to believe that someone better is just one swipe away. But that's a lie. Connection isn't about finding the perfect person. It's about building something real with an imperfect one. And apps make that harder, not easier. Now here's where we turn the corner. This isn't about deleting all apps and living in a cave. Dating apps aren't evil, they're tools. And like any tool, they can be used wisely or recklessly. The key is awareness. Once you see how the system works, you can start working with it differently. Here are some ways to take back control. First, limit your time. Set a boundary for how long you'll swipe each day. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever feels sustainable. The endless scroll is designed to trap you. A time limit breaks the loop. Second, widen your filters. If the algorithm has narrowed your type, consciously expand it. Swipe right on people who surprise you, who don't fit your usual pattern. You might rediscover what real attraction feels like, outside the echo chamber. Third, move offline quickly. The longer you stay in the app, the more you're subject to its design. If there's a genuine connection, take it to a real conversation. A phone call, a video chat, a coffee date. Real chemistry can't be measured in text. Fourth, take breaks. Delete the app for a week, a month. Notice how your self-esteem shifts when you're not being constantly evaluated. Your nervous system needs rest from the ranking game. Fifth, remember what the app can't show you. It can't show you how someone laughs, how they listen, how they make you feel in silence. The most important things about a person don't fit in a profile. Trust your instincts when you meet someone in real life. The algorithm isn't smarter than your gut. Here's the truth most apps won't tell you. You are not your match rate. You are not your ELO score. You are not how many likes you get on a photo. Those metrics are designed to keep you engaged, not to measure your worth. Real connection doesn't come from optimization. It comes from presence, from showing up as you are, from letting someone see you without the filters. The apps will keep evolving. They'll get smarter, more persuasive, more precise, but they'll never replicate the thing that actually makes love work. Two people choosing each other, not because an algorithm said they should, but because something real passed between them, something that can't be coded. That's what you deserve, not an optimized match, a real connection. If this changed how you see dating apps, drop a comment below. What's the strangest or most repetitive match pattern you've ever noticed? Have you ever felt like the app was choosing for you? Like if this made you think twice about your next swipe? Subscribe if you want more deep dives into how modern life is quietly rewiring our minds and hearts. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.